Well, 1 month from today, New Hampshire voters will cast the first primary votes of the 2000 election. The one Republican underdog sparking some interest in the state is, surprisingly to many, Texas Congressman Ron Paul. Correspondent Caroline Shively is checking in with some of the Paul heads, and she's in Manchester, New Hampshire today, and she's reporting from Election Link 2. Hello, Caroline.
Hello to you, Brian. We've been driving Election Link 2 all over the state of New Hampshire. About 30 minutes ago, we were in Bedford. We're now back in Manchester because we want to hook up with some of those Paul heads. I've got two here, Curtis and Mike. Guys, meet me over here. What they are doing is going door to door. They have some lists of potential voters, some Republicans, some independents, some folks they hope they can sway over to their side. Paul's got about 10 or 11% here in New Hampshire. It's a little better than he's doing nationwide. What we're going to have, Mike, try this door out. They've come up to this door, they're hoping they're home, and we're going to be checking with him to see the support. Now, this is Curtis. Curtis had a door-to-door job. He quit it. He believes in Ron Paul so much he wanted to come up here from nice, warm North Carolina to the cold. What kind of reception are you getting?
Mostly positive. I'd say more than half of the voters here are still undecided, but they're very educated and they're very open. They're very willing to listen to you speak and learn Dr. Paul's position on the different issues.
We're learning that the people who live here in New Hampshire, 7 out of 10 of them have gotten those annoying taped messages on their phones. 1 in 3 Democrats have met these guys at their doors. About 1 in 10 Republicans are having people show up, knock on their door, and say, I want to vote for you. You're still getting a good reception. You haven't had any guns drawn, any dogs put on you?
No, the people in New Hampshire are pretty much used to this sort of treatment. In fact, a lot of people, I'd say, almost expect it like it's their due, and they take their voting very, very seriously. So they're more than willing to spend some of their private time, personal time, listening to the different issues and the different positions.
And you guys are hearing very much from the young people. I see Mike coming back. If you want to switch to the other camera, I'm thinking it was a no-go. Hey, Mike, any luck? All right, we have some literature on the door here, Brian, so things are going pretty well. Ron Paul is running a very different campaign. You're not even getting paid. He said he's only able to pay some of his bills. He just believes in the cause here ever so much. Tell me about it. New Hampshire, are you going to win? I mean, 10% support. Do you have any hope for this guy coming in first?
Absolutely. The polls are 10% of likely Republican voters, and that's basically people who voted Republican in the past. He's garnering a lot of support from independents, and lots of Democrats have switched over. There's basically 2 campaigns going on. There's a national campaign and then the big campaign, which is us. The grassroots is basically running the show here.
All right, grassroots, you heard it. The Paul heads think they have a chance. Brian?
All right, Caroline Shively, who's with Election Link 2 in New Hampshire. What we're using these innovative vehicles for is to show you really what's happening on ground level with the political process. Very fascinating report. Thanks, Caroline.